Hello everyone, my name is Kapches. I'm the president of Chestnut Park Real Estate. I'm actually quite excited today to be presenting the January market report. Excited because the January we saw a change in the pattern that had been developing through the tail end of 2018, both in December and in November. We saw double-digit negative variances in the market, particularly with respect to the number of properties that sold. That pattern was broken in January. In January, we actually saw moderate increases in the average sale price and moderate increases in the number of unit sales. And as I said, that was the first time we'd seen that over the last few months. So I think that's an indication that we have reversed the trend that was taking place at the tail end of 2018 and are moving in a different direction, where we now have absorbed the stress testing, we've absorbed the interest rate hikes, and at the same time we've absorbed, to the extent that we had to, the foreign buyers tax. The interesting thing about the market is we also saw a resurgence in the 905 region, and I think that was primarily responsible for the overall improvement in the market. In the 905, for the first time in probably a year and a half, we actually saw the 905 outperform the 416. Now, I don't think that outperformance was due to a change in the 416. In fact, the 905 outperformed the 416 because it had more inventory, more choice for buyers. The 416 problem continues to be one of a lack of inventory. As a result of that, in neighborhoods right across the 416, the City of Toronto, we still see multiple offers for properties in those desirable neighborhoods and those desirable properties. I might add, all within a price point of around $1.5 million or less. As we move up to the higher end of the market, we still see some compression there. An analysis of the market, the high end of the market compared to the overall market that I recently did, indicated that the high end of the market from 2013 to the tail end of 2018 had actually outperformed, in terms of average sale prices, the overall market. And as a result of that, I think we're getting a bit of a whiplash effect, pulling down on the high end of the market, primarily because it outdistanced the overall market. So inventory continues to be a problem. But as prices improved in January compared to last January, and as sales improved compared to last January, we actually saw an increase in inventory in January, which was also very encouraging. Granted, the increase was quite moderate, but it was the first time in a number of months where inventory levels this year actually exceeded inventory levels of last year. So that's a good sign going forward, particularly for buyers who are out there looking for properties but just can't find anything available to them. I hope that this trend will continue into February. If it does, then we should see February outdistance February of last year, and that trend should continue throughout the year, so that we actually will see improvement in 2019 as compared to 2018. So I was extremely encouraged by what happened in January. What we do need is more inventory, a little bit more in January, so that was encouraging as well. And so it'll be really exciting to see what happens in the February market. The details of everything that I've spoken about are on my market report, which is on the Chestnut Park blog. So I encourage you to go there for more details and more information about the market. Thank you very much.